The story is entitled, I Saw What Killed My Friend, But No One Believes Me. Written by Rosie Rose. This is probably one of the hardest things I'll ever do. I don't want to be shunned and accused like the people in my town did to me. And this is a very personal matter to me, but I am posting here because I have no one else to turn to. 2 weeks ago, my friend and I visited a party. Like most parties, there were alcoholic drinks involved, but I didn't drink any. I'm both underage and I was the designated driver. My friend, however, who was of legal age, got wasted. The party we were at was this big house and near the woods. My friend, in his drunken state, thought it'd be funny if we all explored the woods in the dark. I was against this idea, but my concerns were drowned out by the agreement of the other drunk partygoers. I didn't want my drunk friend in the woods with other drunk people, so I followed them into the forest. I wished I had just persisted and prevented my friend from entering. Everything is my fault. I was the responsible one, so how could I have let something like that happen? I'm sorry for going off topic. This is all very hard for me to write. I hope you understand. As I was saying, we all entered the woods. Nothing went wrong until my friend decided to run off deeper into the woods. I chased after him to make sure he didn't get hurt, or worse. I finally caught up to him in a clearing. He was just at the edge of the clearing, staring out into the center. Hey, what's the matter? Let's just go back, I said, panting. He pointed to the center of the clearing. Do you see that as well? I looked at his face and saw a look of pure terror. For a drunk person to have such a look on their face caused my blood to run cold and my hair stand on end. Slowly, I turned my attention to what he meant. In the middle of the clearing was this tall, demonic monster. While I could not see it very well, I saw enough to make me freeze in place. The monster was solid looking, but was covered in a black fog. The fog swarmed around it, making it darker than the night. The clouds in the sky shifted, and the moonlight shone upon the monster. I immediately averted my eyes out of fear, but my friend continued to stare. I heard him scream and looked towards him. He was clawing at his eyes as blood dripped from them and his nose. Hey, are you all right? What's wrong? I yelled as I went to him. He wouldn't respond, so I had no choice but to grab him and try to run. This caused the creature to move and shoot out a foggy tendril and coiled it around my friend. He screamed as he was snatched from my hands. I watched in horror as I saw my own friend claw his own eyes out as the monster held him in its grasps. Fear captivated me and prevented me from running to my friend to help him. I mean, I'm his friend, but I was unable to help him. The monster smiled a horrible, evil grin as it ripped my friend's arm from his body. His blood-curdling screams made something in my mind snap as I completely lost all numbness in my body. I fell to my knees and watched in despair as my friend was brutally killed. I don't know how many hours passed, but the sun was rising as I snapped back to my senses. Tears fell from my eyes continuously as I looked at the blood-stained grass that was the only reminder of what had happened. Both my friend and that monster were gone, disappeared into thin air. After sitting there, consumed by my own emotions for God knows how long, I pulled myself from the ground. I stumbled back through the woods in a state of shock. No emotion showed on my face as I continued to cry. I was hurt, shocked, mad, and sad all at once. I was also afraid of whatever it was. What prevented it from killing me as well? I thought for sure it killed me, but it didn't. I got back to the house to see tons of people passed out on lawn chairs or the ground itself. I felt anger towards them. Did they even hear my friend's screams? Then I felt angry at myself for not being able to help him. I stumbled to my car and drove to the police station to tell them what happened. That was 2 weeks ago. Search parties are still out looking for my friend, but I know they'll never find him. I've become the prime suspect, seeing as how I reported the incident, but there was no evidence to prove that my friend was killed by something else. I mean, could you imagine being accused of murdering your own best friend, who has been your friend since you were 4? No one believed me about the monster. Some believe I killed him and came up with a delusional story. Others think I witnessed someone else kill him but couldn't handle it and think I disguised the person as a monster in my memories. I did not kill my best friend, nor did I make up that monster. Even the most imaginative person wouldn't have imagined something as cruel and evil as it. I faced ridicule over these 2 weeks, and I mainly just want to know that there are those that believe me. My parents, with approval by the police, are preparing to send me to a mental institution. I mean, how could my own parents not believe me? Well, that's all I have to write. I wanted to post this here before my chance got taken away. I hope to find those that believe me and to let me know that I'm not crazy.